Hi people, how you doing? This is Chimiabimbola Mwachuku here once again. Thank you for coming around if you have been here before, and if you haven't, please stay with us by clicking the subscribe button and like this video and drop a comment. Okay, so basically I will be capturing a video I already have done. I would like to compare and contrast. The first, I think I did at night. I was quite drowsy, not necessarily, but it was all written all over my face. And the topic of the video really is about gratitude. Yes, you heard clearly. And I would like to speak on gratitude this today during the afternoon because it's getting to the end of the year, and a lot of persons, like every reasonable venture, would like to take stock. When you begin your day, at the close of the day, you want to know how profitable or how productive was my day. When you start a business, how profitable is this business? Where have we, or how far have we come so far? And so basically this video is because a number of persons have started to take stock of what their year was like. Yes, it's the month of November, exactly the 19th of November 2024. And for some other persons, it's going to be sometime early December or towards the end of the year. But basically, why gratitude? Okay, so gratitude is a topic that I know you've heard of it a number of times, but I want to just reiterate. I want to be that voice to bring you back to consciousness that regardless of how the year has been, you have so much to be grateful for. Okay, so there's no outline. This is also a spontaneous video, and hopefully you get value for your time spent here. All right, so gratitude, it's a state of being thankful. It's a state of being appreciative of something and for something, or about something that someone has done or that you have come through. I said that definition out of my head. I don't have any definition somewhere. I could actually put up a definition in the description or while editing the video. Okay, so basically what I'm thankful for, when the year begins, everybody comes out with New Year resolutions, aims, goals, and sometimes they come with a word that they know or they are trusting God for. It might be a word that has come to them, it might be a word that they are holding on to. And then this is the 11th month. I know God is a miraculous God. There's nothing impossible for Him. But even in the midst of all of that, they begin to question and they're like, I can't see anything. There's this joke they always say, oh, Pastor, you said that this is my year of financial liberation or something like that. And then they are almost at the end of the year or the verge of the end of the year, and they cannot even find their feet financially. Something like that. They make a joke out of that sometimes. And okay, so basically people begin to take stock, and then they are wondering, okay, where am I right now? Where am I on the spectrum? I intended to achieve A, B, C, D, and I'm not seeing any of that. So you have people slip into a sense or a state of ingratitude. And I don't want to say depression, but a sense of, oh, I failed, or the year has just gone and there's nothing to show for it. I want to caution you, please be careful not to fall into that tunnel of ingratitude. Why? Because when you fail to recognize that beyond what you think you know, or what meets your eyes, that God has been or you have come through. I know, like I said from my very first video, I am a person who is inclined to my spirit man, and you hear a lot of God here, a lot of God. I know there's a place and there's a part for you to play generally, but I believe in the ultimate power, in the omnipotence of God. And okay, so like I was saying, that you basically would wonder, okay, what do I have to show? First, brother, sister, calm down. Calm down, be calming down. I'm sweating so much. Where I'm filming is a little hot. The weather is really hot. It's all sunny out today. Okay, so basically, why am I even making you think of this stuff? First, because it's only one who is alive that can take stock. Yes. A number of persons would want to be in your situation, but they are not, and they cannot be, because life, time, and chance has happened against them. Now, against them doesn't mean that God doesn't love them. God just loves them more and says, oh, it's time to come home. But you are still here, it means there's still a purpose. Other times, when we set out with our goals, our hopes, our dreams for the beginning of the year, there's a tendency to want to miss the goal. Why? Okay, I want to get somewhere. I intend to get to point A, but I started the journey from point B, and this is almost the end of the year. I'm not yet in point A, or at point A rather. What what kind of disposition should I have? Did I start the journey? That's the question I should ask. Yes. What has hindered me from getting to that journey? Okay. Oh, there was a roadblock, there was this and that and that and that. That's a different perspective. It gives you a different perspective that, oh, rather than say, oh, I didn't get to point A, so the year is a waste. I didn't get my financial target for the year. It's I'm a failure. This, that. So rather than focus on what you think the goal is, check the process. And you see that you have become a better person generally. You know, nobody comes through life and is not changed, or is not transformed. Especially if you let God lead you. Like if you are the person who journeys with God. I like to say that God is the G in my race that makes it grace. Yes. And so when you begin to consider, okay, was God with me in all of this? Was God for me in all of this? Yes, I might not have gotten to what I set for myself, what I desire to attain, what I am looking out for, but I'm still alive. And if I am still in the center of God's will, if God is still for me, then there's nothing that is beyond reach. I like to think of the 10 lepers, and Jesus had told them, oh, go and do this, and go and see the high priest. And on their way to see the high priest, I'm sure they all realized that they were healed, but only one turned back. But for one reason or the other, that scripture has made a different kind of impression in my spirit, man. And it's like, okay, there's a way you can be expecting something to happen. Okay, I at 15 I finished secondary school. By 23 I should be done with my university. All of that kind of expectation. And then bam, life happens. Jam. Then ASU strike happens. And all of that kind of stuff. But you finish now. You're not 23 anymore. Yeah, a little way older than 23. And it feels like my life has gone down and accounted for. But you're alive. You attain that goal. And then why I brought the story of the 10 lepers, because somehow it feels like, okay, you should have come a little earlier. I've spent 5 years sitting down in this place because I'm leprous. I don't know. That's how it strikes my spirit, man. I know it might not be that need the interpretation, but that's how gratitude. Sometimes when you eventually get what you think you want, or what you have been hoping for, There's no iota of gratitude. You are not thankful because somehow you feel like the years have gone by. There's nothing to account for. But that's a wrong disposition. That's of the devil. One who is ungrateful would not receive another thing the next time. Okay, so basically, in the course of your stock taking for the year, please don't just have your eyes narrow down to the end goal. Look at the process. What have you become in the course of the process? Have you become bitter or better? If you have become a bitter person, even if you got your goal, forget it. That's nothing to write home about. But if you have become better in the course of the process, yet to attain your goal, certainly you should receive a thumbs up. You should pat yourself at the back and say, well done. Okay, so basically I would like to stop this video here because it's already running too long. But I'll see you next time. Hopefully we'll speak more on gratitude. Bye. I'm Chimia Bimbola once again.